Hey everybody, this is K Rider Geek Nation News, and this week we're going to be doing another Kamen Rider toy review, so let's get started. Henshin! Hey everybody, so this week we're going to be doing, Kamen Rider Ghosts, and this is the show that's airing the latest Kamen Rider show that's airing right now in Japan. And this is actually my official first Kamen Rider Ghosts toy review, so I'm quite excited for this. I'm pumped up. And this is actually the DX Megauruoder. Again, this is the DX Megauruoder, and this is the third rider in the show, and it's actually Kamen Rider Nikon. And just like other series in the past, he's the third rider in the show, or the second rider, and started as a bad guy, and right now so far he became a good guy. So if you like I said, this is my first official video review of the show Kamen Rider Ghost toy review. Sadly, this is not the belt, because I'll start with the belt, but this is the first thing I decided to get. I am gonna get the belt, but not anytime soon. I'm hoping this summer. So, you know me, guys. I like telling you guys a little background story behind the series. Not the whole thing, just a little background. Pretty much, there's these kind of evil monsters, Gamma, or these. So pretty much the whole theme of the show is ghosts, and you see a lot of these kind of creatures or icons, and it's kind of uses like the Japanese mythology of ghosts and how they represent, ghouls and all that crazy stuff. I'm not going to tell you the whole story of this show. I'm just going to tell you that the main character is a young man who inherits his father's shrine, who is also kind of like a spirit detective kind of guy who passed away a couple years ago, and his son inherited his shrine. Well, there's so much mysterious, and there's so much unanswered question that his dad left him, and then these monster grims, how somehow he has a connection with him, and there's just a whole lot of mystery. So you want to get into it, we should definitely watch it. It's a really good show. I love it. I love the theme. It's funny. It has drama. It's really a good show. So far, I have nothing bad against it, actually. Now this, I'm going to tell you a little bit of backstory behind this Kamen Rider. And his name is Aaron, and he's actually one of the sons of the Grand Empire, of the Majesty of the, pretty much he's the prince, the third in line or fourth in line, I'm not sure, because there's a couple of siblings. And yeah, so this show, the bad guys are actually kind of like a royal family kind of thing. It's really cool from an alternate universe, crazy story. I'm not going to say that much about him. Just like I said, if you guys really want to get into it, you should definitely watch the show. His abilities in the show is really cool, especially when you finally see the episode where he barely is introduced, Kamen Rider Nikon. The abilities that he has is really, really cool. I'll tell you a little bit about it. He pretty much he can manipulate pretty much the green monsters to do what he wants, kind of like they're his little puppets. He's the puppeteer, or they're the puppets, he's the puppeteer. Not only that, he can drain them of their energy, because this is a prototype. It's not really officially a belt, it's a wrist kind of changer. It has a limit of energy, so it actually gets drained, and in the show you actually see the color changing. Instead of being green, it's kind of gray, black kind of color when it's blinking, when it's about to drain out of its energy. Now I'm just getting sidetracked here. So again, this is the Megauruoder DX, DX driver, well, changer. So this, like you said, here's the front. It shows you that it actually comes with a DX icon. And let me flip it over, and it shows you pretty much what all the gimmicks that this toy has. From the side, tells you all the different sounds, and it shows you that actually he has his own two 14 and 15 icons. Now they don't come with it. The only thing that comes with it is the Nikon icon. It also shows you the DX Nikon icon can work with the Ghost driver, and it tells you it has its own sound effects. Now sadly, I do not have this. I will try to get this, not soon, but I would love to get this. Maybe I'll try to get it this summer, depending if I see it for a really good price, because I always like trying not to overpay something, try to get it for a decent price, and that's my goal for him. I want to get it. Now I do have these. They're not the DX versions, but that's another video, and I will show you it so you guys can see it. And it tells you right there all this stuff it does, and its kick, his final kick or strike. So let's open this baby up. And this is the DX Nikon icon, and this is his, and you can see it's really cool. I like the design and everything. Now sadly, this does not have LED lights, so it has sound effects. You guys can see the speaker right here, and it's a really still pretty cool advanced, really detailed, cool toy. Like you guys can see, compared to the other icons who look more, oops, I just touched the camera, sorry for that. This looks more like it's an artificial design, like it was machine design, not like spirit-wise kind of trap kind of deal here. So, like I say, you can see right there the holographic ones, you know, the sticker and everything. And I noticed, I don't know if it's for sure, but I think all the DX, Nikon cans, not Nikon, all the cans, icans, are actually have this barcode symbol so like you can take for your smartphone. Now, sadly, I don't think you can do this over here in the States and, you know, in the US. I think this only works for if you have an app, and it only works in Japan. But well, so pretty much the three sound, it has 3 sound effects. There's one for this, and it's you're gonna hear it.
Stand by. Loading. Destroy. Stand by. Loading. Destroy.
And that's pretty much it for this by itself. It's a really cool thing. I see it online. The iCam by itself goes for a pretty expensive price. Now I am going to tell you all the price range after the end of my video. So now let's get the driver. And here's the driver itself. It's a wrist changer, not a drive belt. And it's been a while since I actually seen a wrist changer for a show, for Kamen Rider show. It's different. It looks I like it. It's not like ooh, like really cool looking, but it's pretty cool. I like it, but it's not like other wrist changers that are more small. This is really big and bulky, and you can see the batteries is back, compartments back here, on and off switches right here. And you guys can tell I actually kind of weather painted a little to give it more kind of, make it look more like actually the one from the show, to give it a kind of like metallic kind of look. You guys can do that if you want. You don't have to. It's just something I like to doing. So the on and off switch is right here, and you're gonna hear a sound. The LED lights right here actually. So right now when that's pretty much it on this function. That's all the sound it makes. Actually, let's see. It makes any sound when you push this. That's to make this changing. And then if you try pressing it again without the DX, it was like it's not working. Actually, it's like it's defect, like it's missing that part. Another thing I noticed is really cool. It actually has Nikon's icon symbol, and it's really cool. I never noticed that. So let's do the first sound effect.
Stand by.
And let's put it back down like this.
Yes, sir. Loading. Destroy. Tengan, Nekurom, Megauruoder.
Let's try it out with the lights up. It looks better with because the lights is too strong. Alright, so let's try this again. With the lights off, of course.
Yes, sir. Stand by.
Do you see the LED lights?
Tengan, Nekurom, Megauruoder.
That's pretty cool. So let's do his attack.
Loading.
We're not supposed to play loading.
Dai Tengan, Nekurom, Megauruoder. Destroy. Stand by. Stand by. Loading. Dai Tengan, Nekurom, Megauruoder.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So by itself, while the other two icons is a simple kind of toy gimmick, it doesn't have that many functions, but it's still pretty cool, especially if you're a fan of Kamen or Nikon. Now, price range. Now, I actually got mine when it was barely coming out, and I actually pre-ordered it maybe like a week or two before it came out, so I got it to a good deal. I got it almost maybe like $20 more than it's supposed to be. It's like, I think like if you get this straight from Japan, it's like worth $40, and I got it like for $68 with shipping including. And then right when it already actually started going online already selling, it was going for a 102 or 105. Right now, it's actually the price actually just dropped back down. Actually, it's actually going for a good price, about 60, 70, 50, depending who you buy it online from. So it's going for a good price. You should, if you want to get it, or you just want to get this, you should, because a lot of people just sell the DX Megauruoder ICAN by itself, and this by itself goes for $40. So if you really just want to get this, but you don't want to, I think it's bigger bargain just to buy with this, because it's still pretty cool. Like I said, by itself, it doesn't have not many gimmicks of sound effects. You have to buy the other two icons, and that's I think 14, 15 icons. I do have those, and I will do a video review of that, so you can tell the sound effects on that. So that's pretty much it. I do like this toy. If you're a fan of Nikon, I get it. We'll get it, of course. If you're not, if you're a fan of Ghost, but you're not really a fan, but you want to get the whole collection, I get that. You want to get it. But if you're not really a big fan of him, I say it's a pass. But for me, because I really do like this character, I got it because you know I'm a fan. But if you're a fan of the show, but not really a fan of this character, then it's a pass, because like I said, it has very simple and not many functions. But if you want to collect all the icons and you want to get his, it's better just to get the whole package, because it's still pretty cool that it's not all the time they come out with a wrist changer. So, you know, maybe we won't see another wrist driver changer for another 4, 5, or 6 years or 8 years. So, I hope you like my video. This is Mr. Bushido signing out at K-Rider Geek Nation News. Will be the latest to the oldest of Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, anime, and comic book toy review. And also occasionally Tokasei Monsters, aka Kaiju. Goodbye, YouTube world.